Okay, I gave you your instructions in the dressing room. Obey my commands at all times. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Don't get anything lower. Any questions? Touch gloves. Good luck.
Scott, Courtney Burton is now with trainer Sam Colonna. Sam trained Angel for years and was with him to that loss to Spatafor. Burton says after working with Sam, he knows what Angel doesn't like, what he doesn't do well. He says he'll show him different styles, speed, take advantage of angles, and of Manfredy's slow feet. And he'll make Manfredy twist and turn. Is that an advantage for Burton, having the old trainer, do you feel, or not enough in terms of the talent gap?
Only if you have the talent. If you have the talent to carry out some of those things, yeah, then it might work. But if you don't have the skill and the talent, it won't do you any good.
Manfredy has 9 first-round knockouts.
It's like that old joke about a guy kneeling in the corner and giving the sign of the cross. He said, the guy says, does it help? He said, only if you can fight.
Difference in experience is overwhelming. Manfredy has fought 8 different champions during his career.
This is not where Burton wants to be on rope. He wants to be in the middle of the ring. He wants to outbox Manfredy. He's got to be in the middle of that ring. He appears to have a little size advantage in height and reach, but it's hard to tell.
Mixing it up a little inside work there moments ago.
I like the look on Burton's face when he's in the ring. More confidence. As you know, I love to look at a guy's face and read his eyes and see what's there. And there's no fear in this young man tonight.
Well, we saw the piece of how he readied himself for this fight. He really put himself through something, living right in the gym up there in Chicago, in the Windy City gym. You can't get prepared doing that. You'll never get prepared.
The eye of the tiger.
Focused and determined.
The eye of the tiger, they talk about it. That's what you got to do. Get that attitude right. Sacrifice a little bit, suffer a little bit, persevere. This is a good fight here right now. Both guys feeling each other out in this first round.
Manfredy to the left hand, coming in with that jab, connects with the right.
Burton trying to impose his will, Manfredy trying to impose his. Both fighters that have a very good skill level of slipping. Manfredy pressing the fight at this point. Good counter right hand by Burton in there. Manfredy threw 2-3 punches, missed. Burton came back and landed his right hand, a little short lead right hand.
Good exchange at the end of the first round. Tuesday night fights from Hammond, Indiana. Round number 2 of our main event. The title contending Angel Manfredy, fighting in his backyard here. We're in Hammond, Indiana. He's from Gary. The punches in round 1, 17-14 edge from Manfredy. But it wasn't a bad first round for the underdog, Courtney Burton. Scott?
I thought Courtney Burton did a great job that round, controlling the tempo of the fight. Manfredy realized that, has come out in this round trying to control it himself, getting busier with that left jab. He can't let Burton pick his shots. He's got to be busier.
Right hand from Angel.
Caught it on the end of the right hand, so it wasn't painful, but he still landed it. That's the thing about Manfredy. He's very smart, very busy. You got to get busier than him. You got to be throwing a lot of punches. You cannot let him outwork you. You got to outwork him to beat this guy. Manfredy's a very hard worker in there. Very busy young man. Burton's got to get those punches a little sharper. I mean busy. You can't be hitting his glove. You got to be landing something. Very good boxing match so far. Both guys with a lot of speed.
Manfredy scoring with that left jab here in round number 2.
Yeah, often. Very cleanly. Burton has to do something to stop that left jab from coming. Right hand over it, I don't know what it is. Now all of a sudden Burton's fighting left-handed. You're not going to confuse a guy with as much experience as Angel.
And he comes with the straight left. Well, maybe this is something that we're seeing from Sam Colonna, who used to be Angel's trainer, and for the past 4 weeks has hooked up with Burton. On the other side, speaking of trainers, Manfredy's wife Yvette, who's also his manager, Manfredy scoring against the ropes, about 3 weeks ago, brought in Jesse Reed unexpectedly. It was a total shock to Angel Manfredy, but Yvette said it's what was necessary. He didn't go away to training camp. He stayed local because the fight was local, and she brought in Jesse Reed for this fight.
Boy, I tell you, that'd be tough to bring in somebody you don't know. I just don't understand how that works, because I loved having my trainer, Joe Daskowitz, for 10 years I was in the ring. I knew what he wanted and what he was telling me. It's a different language in that corner. You don't always know what the other guy is saying if he's new to you.
Tonight, we want to remind you that Stuart Scott hosts This Is Sports Center. It's presented by Microsoft, and it's a behind-the-scenes all-access pass to the making of Sports Center. Kenny Mayne will provide reports from various locations throughout ESPN's headquarters in Bristol, Connecticut, from the screening room, the control room, the newsroom. This is Sports Center, presented by Microsoft, live, uncut, and on the fly. Courtney Burton versus Angel Manfredy. Burton is confident. Just listen to him.
This is what I'm here for. This is what my promoter made this fight for. He know I can beat Angel, and I'm gonna step in there and give Angel what he needs and what he haven't had in a long time is a butt whooping.
Well, Courtney Burton, can he back it up? He's in against this area's regional favorite, the 4-time world title challenger, Angel Manfredy. Burton in the black and orange. Manfredy in the lavender and white. The punches in round 2. They both threw in excess of 70.
Manfredy has imposed his will last round and now this round. Coming out, standing his ground, making Burton back up to the ropes. Not letting him have the center of the ring. Burton tried to counter with a right hand. He got countered with a right hand.
Manfredy scores again coming in.
Manfredy, a very elusive target in there. A busy guy, like I said, he throws a lot of punches. Burton cannot rest with this guy. He's got to let his hands go.
Snapping that jab. Now some inside work from both men. Burton scores. Burton scores well.
Got to give himself room to punch now. Step off, give yourself room. Manfredy felt that right hand. Manfredy's coming back from it, but he's still getting caught here. Little right uppercuts on the inside by Burton.
How about Courtney Burton here in this 3rd round? He turned things around in a hurry.
How many times have we seen Angel Manfredy hurt? Not too many.
Not against this level of opponent.
At this point, we don't know what level Burton's at. This could be a confidence builder for Burton. Hurting a guy like that, he said, wait a minute, I can beat this guy. Psychologically, it's got to be a big step up for him to know that he could hurt him. They were in their pity pat, and all of a sudden, Burton fired a right hand.
Angel Manfredy.
Trying to make a comeback here.
Locals looking for some hope here in the third round. He's trying to give it to him at the end of this third round.
Burton giving him no steps, just staying right on him and banging him with the left hand. Fighting that southpaw. Now back to right hand. Good round right now for Courtney Burton. Big confidence builder.
Solid action in the third round. And what a confidence boost for Courtney Burton. Here it is, Scott.
I'll tell you, Courtney Burton throwing little punches in there. They're pitching and catching. And when he lands that right hand in there, right there, that little short right hand rocked him. He hurt Angel Manfredy with that little right hand.
And then later in the round, they were willing to meet each other.
Courtney Burton fighting left-handed in this position. Then he switches back over to right hand. Right there. He does it so smooth, people on the outside don't even notice. He steps over with that right foot, and all of a sudden, he's orthodox.
Well, we have had a non-stop stretch of action fights on our ESPN2 and ESPN fight cards, and it continues this coming Friday night on Friday Night Fights. Richie LaMontagne and Dale Brown, 10 rounds of cruiserweights from Hampton Beach. Then next Tuesday, Scott and I will be in Washington, D.C. for Hector Camacho Jr. against John Brown from the historic Lincoln Theater. That's next Tuesday at 8 o'clock. The great summer of boxing continues on ESPN, your boxing authority. Round number 4. Courtney Burton, 18-1, has never been tested at this level. Looking for the upset against world-ranked Angel Manfredy. You see the power punches in round number 3. Burton's short right hand did the damage.
Burton tonight, a little different fighter in this round, showing a little confidence in here. Had to be a confidence builder for him, but he can't get careless. He's got to continue to fight his fight. But he got a lot of confidence out of that last round. Now he knows he can fight with this guy. He's got to let his hands go, let it do the work. He can't get cocky and be funny. Angel Manfredy is not a guy that could be cute with. He can be real cute, Angel can.
Angel comes in with the left hand to the body a couple of times. He has some loose tape on his left hand. We'll see if that gets addressed.
Courtney does a great job of switching right-handed to left-handed. Gives a very difficult target for Angel Manfredy to figure out because he switches over left-handed so easily. Does it so smooth. Right now he's fighting left-handed.
And that's exactly what his trainer said. He said, hey, we're going to show, I know Angel Manfredy. I trained him for all those years in San Colonna. I'm going to show Courtney Burton how to do things that Angel Manfredy doesn't like.
And that's one of them, switching back and forth.
Straight left hand comes in as he goes southpaw.
His power is obviously in his right hand. Burton's got to start letting his hands go again because right now Manfredy's outscoring him. Not a time to be cute, this is the time to punch. The one thing about Manfredy, he just throws and throws and throws. There's nothing easy about Manfredy. He's going to make you work all 10 rounds.
And the Hammond Civic Center, realizing the need to jumpstart their local hero, comes up with the chant of Angel. They're not used to seeing situations like this. Hasn't fought much in recent years. He's been on the world stage. He's happy to be back at home. But this isn't what they expected so far in the first 4 rounds. Low blow, right hand came in from Angel.
Bad low punch, all right? Stop.
Angel cannot see him coming. He's looking right down the chute.
The Hammond Civic Center in Hammond, Indiana. Something's in the air tonight because Courtney Burton, the underdog against Angel Manfredy, is putting shots together, Scott.
Look at him fighting for that left-handed stance. Kick with a straight left and another straight left. Right on the chin. Buckled. Both times he buckled his legs. Courtney Burton did a nice job here. Did a great job finishing up that round, I'll tell you that.
15 of his 19 punches you see landed there in that round were power shots.
And he came right out where he left out with a little short uppercut on the inside. Doing a good job. Manfredy knows he's in a tough fight tonight. The question is, has Burton stepped up to Manfredy's level, or has Manfredy come down to his level? That's the question. But one thing about Burton after this fight, this performance, he belongs in this category right now.
They are scheduled for 10 rounds. This is round number 5. And Courtney Burton, who moved himself to Chicago and slept at the Windy City Gym, a self-imposed boot camp. It is paying off so far.
Right now, the new trainer that Manfredy hasn't been paying off. I don't understand switching trainers like that. It's not like the water you do your dishes with. You switch it every day. These guys are something you got to get used to.
Jesse Reed was brought in 3 weeks ago by his wife, Yvette. It was an unexpected change for Angel Manfredy. You got the sense in meeting with him that he wasn't hip with it. Courtney Burton presses forward stop.
I'll tell you what, he just got nailed with another straight left hand and it backed him up. And Burton's doing a nice job in there, still landing that left hand. Manfredy cannot deal with that left hand. I don't think they trained for a southpaw. This guy came in and fooled him. Manfredy knows he is in a war tonight. The question will be, can this guy go the 10 rounds with Manfredy? Ooh, there's a right hand. Manfredy is getting caught here.
How about Courtney Burton, folks? The moment of his life, and he's taking full advantage.
He paid the price, and now he's paying it back.
And now they're trading, and he says, come on, Angel, let's go to town.
The adrenaline is flowing right now for Burton. He's got to calm himself, get back on track. He can't get careless. He's got to get busy and get back to where he was. You land a few punches, that's great, but keep landing them. That adrenaline rush takes a little bit out of you. As you can see, Burton a little tired right now. That explosive energy he gave away is emotional, takes it away from him.
Who cares what we knew about Courtney Burton? Look at what we're seeing.
Push the limits of DVD.
He says, this is it. This is my moment. So far, Scott, you have loved what you have seen from him.
Courtney Burton has really had a lot of skill tonight. He's landing clean shots. I'm unhappy for Angel Manfredy. He's a great guy, but he's got to fight a little better than this. Burton is just taking it to him and showing him so much heart. Screaming, yelling. The thing I don't like is Burton getting that excited like that because it takes energy out of you, the adrenaline rush, and if you saw in the later part of that round, he got a little tired.
The 6th round been a sensational fight so far between Angel Manfredy, the 5th rated lightweight in the world according to Ring Magazine, and a guy who time and time again has contended for world titles. He's been right at the top of his career. In that last round, you see 199 total punches were thrown. Scott, 16 months ago and 3 fights ago, a southpaw named Paul Spadafora, the world champion, gave Manfredy fits. The training advice of his former trainer in that fight is now in the corner of Courtney Burton. And we've seen him go southpaw as he is right now.
And he's giving him fits in there at southpaw. But he's got to stay on task. He's got to keep doing what he's been doing. Burton's got to realize Manfredy is a champion of the past. He's going to keep coming. He's not going to quit. There's no dog in Manfredy. He will continue to fight and be in front of him. Burton has got to keep it going and keep that pace going if he can.
Just taking a quick peek at your scorecard right there. A sizable advantage already over halfway through this fight for the underdog, Courtney Burton. Never been tested at this level. Here he is.
Very confident young man in this ring tonight. Manfredy coming on, showing his experience, putting the pressure on Courtney Burton. Courtney Burton has got to pick up the pace. He can't save anything. When the bell rings for the 10th round, the end, he's got to be out of gas. You can't worry about the 10 rounds. The time is now. But he keeps continuing landing right hand, left hand when he's in that southpaw position. And a straight left hand right in there. Manfredy has not figured out that straight left hand yet. I've never seen Manfredy catch like he's been catching tonight. This has been unbelievable to see him get hit like this. He's always very elusive and tough to hit. And this guy goes southpaw on him and meets him. Now he's back right-handed. It's almost a relief for Manfredy when he sees him going right-handed.
Body shot from Manfredy.
Great body shot. Took a lot out of Burton there.
Left hand to the liver.
Burton got hurt there with that body shot. There's no question about that. He got hurt.
Forward, trying to tie him up now, Scott.
This is where the championship is won and lost. These last 5 rounds. This is where we separate the men from the boys. And Burton has done a great job early. But now he's got to come back. He's got to fight. If he thought Manfredy was going to quit, he's dreaming.
Stronger round from Angel Manfredy as they march onward. Lights and sounds of the Hammond Civic Center. They are enjoying themselves tonight in a sensational main event. Hey, we want to remind you this is just the beginning of a big night on ESPN and ESPN2. Coming up at 10 o'clock, this is Sports Center, hosted by Stuart Scott, presented by Microsoft. A behind-the-scenes look, all access to the making of Sports Center. Round number 7, Angel Manfredy. The punches through round 6. He has a 3-punch advantage, but it was the work of Courtney Burton, the underdog from Michigan, that surprised everybody. Here's the body shot, though, in that last round, Scott.
Very nice left hook to the body. You watch him, he sticks it right in there. Really hits him with a body shot. Bang, bang. Look at that shot. Manfredy, that's the one thing about him. He's so smart. He sees it, how to do it. Referee's going to warn him for a little low blow. Come on to hit.
Let's go. Stop.
Bill Page with the warning. Courtney Burton. Manfredy landed 31 punches in that 6th round. His highest total of the fight so far.
Courtney Burton, his corner, I'm sure, is telling him, you got to pick it up now. This is your chance to win. You can't get lazy. You can't get tired. There's no time but the present. He has an opportunity to pull it out. The Manfredy, the champion, is coming through right now. Burton has proven himself to not be worthy, but he's got to dig it up right now.
Burton with a body shot, a little inside work now. Burton brings it back to the outside.
And he switches over to that southpaw.
It's been so effective for him tonight, Scott. Just showing him different angles, different looks, trying to frustrate him.
But Burton's tired right now. His punches aren't popping like they were earlier.
You know, you made a great point when he had that great flurry in the 3rd and 4th round, and they started exchanging how he screamed. He said, come on, let's go, let's go. You said, you know, that's draining energy from him.
It is. That's that adrenaline rush, and you can't. After you had one, you get tired. It's going to take him another round or so to catch it up. But he should have been there now. This young man knows he's paid the price. They have to convince him in the corner. Hey, you've paid the price. You put in the miles. Now it's your turn.
Burton. Work on the inside as Manfredy rests against the ropes but continues to throw punches. Goes back to the body shot. Burton still pressing forward. Left hook, right hand from Burton.
Another good right hand. Manfredy caught that one flush.
Manfredy against the ropes.
Manfredy wanting to tie it up. Wanting to tie him up.
There, Bill Page stepping in. Punching to the back of the head. Couple of warnings in this round alone to Courtney Burton.
Burton says, hey, he's holding me. Manfredy's showing a little weary right now. A little weary.
Left hand comes in right now. A huge left hand from the underdog Courtney Burton. Manfredy looks like he is out.
If Manfredy gets up, it'll only be from conditioning. Look at his legs, they're wobbly. He's very wobbly. Very wobbly.
Oh my, what a left hand from Courtney Burton. Scott, take it away.
I'll tell you something, Courtney is just coming on here, landing shots on Manfredy. This is unbelievable the way look at that left hand, right down the chute. Manfredy did nothing to defend himself against that right hand. Nothing.
Oh boy, Scott, we have a huge upset brewing here on Tuesday Night Fights. Here's another look at the end of that 7th round and the big shot from Courtney Burton.
The only way Manfredy got up from that left hand was from memory. I'll tell you something, Manfredy is in trouble here. I don't think he knows what's going on yet. He's talking to people in the crowd. Manfredy is not coming out of his corner, he's talking to people.
Let's see if Manfredy has any clue here in the 8th round, if he has steadied himself or if he is in tough shape. They're scheduled for 10. Courtney Burton. Most feel he's never been tested in his career. He does have a loss on the ledger. He's from about 70 miles up the road in Benton Harbor, Michigan. But when he heard he was going to get a chance on national TV against Angel Manfredy, he moved himself to Chicago. He slept in the Windy City gym, and he dedicated himself to the ultimate opportunity. He better hope he doesn't get DQ'd here. No knockdown is the call from Bill Page. All right, here's a look, Scott, at what happened here.
Manfredy slipped on that label, I think, in the middle of the ring there on the water, or sweat. Slipped, and he was down. He wasn't all the way down. The referee didn't get in there quick enough, but the referee couldn't do anything about that. He just hit him with a little shot and almost missed him. Manfredy says he's okay to go.
All right, we are back to business here. Round number 8. At the end of the 7th round, Manfredy was just floored. Had a minute to rest. Doesn't look that stable here in round number 8, does he, Scott?
No. I don't think he's on it. His feet are under him yet. You ask him after the fight, he won't remember what's going on. He's very out of it.
And that continued southpaw stance from Courtney Burton.
He lands that lead left hand just about every time he throws it. Manfredy, I'm sure, is not aware of what's going on here. He is completely out of it here.
Looking to survive. Burton taking his time, not pressing the situation, trying to have a grasp and control of what is in front of him.
Courtney right now looks a little tired. Manfredy is just walking around following. He's trying to do his job. He doesn't know how bad he's hurt.
Just
many times you get hurt. Many times you get hurt like that. You don't know why you're doing it, but you're up there moving. I remember a fight when I was an amateur, not knowing what happened. I knocked the guy out. He knocked me down. I didn't remember anything.
Manfredy tries to go back to the body shot. Burton returns fire.
The great fighter that Manfredy is. Heart is just unbelievable. You can never question this man's heart.
Are you surprised that Burton isn't trying to jump on him just a little bit, considering how much trouble he had him in that 7th round?
Well, he's got him in trouble, but he's whacking now.
Still scoring right here. Well right from Burton. Oh, uppercut and a big left hand.
It's over.
Manfredy in serious trouble, laying on the ropes in the closing seconds
He's
of
out.
this 8th round. Oh, what an upset. What a huge, huge upset.
Courtney Burton. Oh, look, he's so excited. That's unbelievable. What a great win for him. What a terrible upset for Manfredy.
Can you believe that?
Tuesday night fight. Yeah, I can. We have it, and it happens on Tuesday night fights. Excitement is unbelievable.
And Courtney Burton, who looked us right in the face yesterday and said, guys, if I pull this out, I'm going to just fall down and cry. Well, he can cry and celebrate tears of joy now. He has knocked out Angel Manfredy, the world-class lightweight. Here it is, Scott. Walk us through it.
I'll tell you, Manfredy doesn't even know where he is at this point, and Burton just lands a short left uppercut and then a left stand right behind it, straight down here. It's over for Manfredy right there. Manfredy was out when they stopped, when he had that first knockdown. He hasn't been right since then. He's been going on instinct. There's been no reaction to him.
Courtney Burton landed 32 punches in that 8th round. 28 were power shots. Courtney Burton is 19-1, but has there ever been a bigger moment than this?
Not for him, I'll tell you that. Not for this town. It's pretty exciting.
Angel Manfredy, the second